So when we're looking at granny flat sites, some of the important things that we're looking at, and we've gone through this with Adrian as well, is having good side access so we can get enough vehicle access down to the rear, and having enough backyard space so the house and granny flat is well separated and not on top of each other. Some other things.
The sewer is, because the setback from the main fence, and if the sewer's in the wrong place, then it actually costs 5 or 10 extra grand to concrete encase that back sewer main. So you've got to check where that is and how much space it is to fence things off as well. And Mark's been really great about not only getting the granny flat builder involved in that, but also just speaking about that and giving me comparables in the same street, which is, I guess from a client point of view, I've got to say this was like a very good bread and butter one, because when you walk down this street, you've got all the nice fences and everything, plus you've got comparables with granny flats on the back, which gives you the confidence. And this property was very much a 700 square metre, good side access, flat, everything square, so you just knew that you weren't having those problems. And if you're in that lower 400k bracket from a client point of view, Mark's ticking off all the boxes that you need to tick.
Yeah. So I guess one of the other really important things when it comes to building a granny flat is we spoke about the side access, we spoke about having good separation from the main house, but also the actual construction of the granny flat itself. And I've seen properties that are, it's like a demountable or temporary type building at the back, or like a shipping container perhaps, where it looks and feels temporary. So you have a high turnover of tenants coming and going, which adds wear and tear onto the granny flat itself, but also you've got those vacancy periods. But not only that, is they are much harder to actually get tenants for, so you do have that longer vacancy period in between tenants. So it is important to have it constructed well, like full-size kitchens, to look and feel like a home is just so important. So that's sort of the next step, and what we're sort of looking at doing, or what you're looking at doing in the next couple of months actually, is getting something on the back of this one.
And if I can say from a client point of view, again, the fact that Mark's talking about that when we started, it enabled me to have confidence building a larger portfolio, because yes, the granny flats are in that 150, 180, 190k range, and people say, well, you can build another house for them. But we're doing everything right. We're separating things with fences, separate meters. Everything looks and feels like a separate house, so you're getting those good rental yields, and that enables you to get to the larger portfolio size. So I really like the fact that Mark had that attention to detail with me, because he sees it from his point of view, he doesn't see it from what I hear as a client. And even though I'm a mortgage broker, it just helps me to see that. And also, let's say 10, 15 years down the track, who says I don't want to subdivide it and it looks like a separate house? So it gives me a lot of different options down the track, which I really like.
Like this, give us a call, send us a message. Happy to help.